So now to move on to this next panel, the technology panel as we've referred to it, I'm going to invite back on stage Anish Agarwal, who's going to lead the discussions on how to rethink the diamond supply chain.
How do you think this, we're trying to get to the bottom of how this supply chain will change at the moment. So that's what we're trying to understand. What's your view on grading and the manufacturing comments that Bernard just said?
So I'll start with the manufacturing, and I think in the end, a large part of manufacturing will remain in India because, as I said, there's know-how and processes, and that's not easy to replace. Technology doesn't simply replace that. On the other hand, there will be a growing, in my opinion, a growing segment of the market that, as Raf mentioned, goes to the producing countries. There's of course a strong interest of the producing countries for benefication, not only in terms of selling the rough, but creating knowledge and know-how and employment within the producing countries. So I think there will be a significant growth of there, and technology, of course, is a significant enabler to do so. So I believe that will happen in Africa. It could happen in other producing countries such as Canada, Russia, and so onwards. So I think that's in terms of manufacturing, but there will be, I think the large bulk will remain. Technology will take time to get to the smaller and cheaper goods, which still are not necessarily cost effective to manufacture with technology at today's price points, but that cost will go down. When you talk about grading, again, I think that the people that currently today are involved in processes that are very repetitive, and there is not a significant amount of value that is added in a very deterministic, repetitive process, will be replaced by technology. And these people, or similar, will move to other processes that require more input, more human involvement. I would say bifurcate between the graders and the gemologists. So I think the grader of today will evolve into technology, and they will operate technology. And there will be other aspects that will receive more attention by the gemologists. People asked me the same question 10 or 15 years ago with other technologies. And they said, okay, so all the diamond planners are going to disappear. Not only didn't they disappear, they've multiplied in numbers because they are now operating technology, very advanced technology, and the know-how combined with the technology is basically what is providing with a very powerful solution.
It's really interesting that we've heard from two of the leading technology providers on what the future could look like and what it means for your business. Look at it as an opportunity as far as possible, rather than looking at it as threatening the status quo is always a positive opportunity. Second of all, the issue of traceability, the fact that it's a necessary component. Thanks for covering a lot of content in a shorter than expected space of time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.